I wanted to come back I wanted to have the energy of a new artist.
Okay.
I told myself you're a new artist now. There's so many other artists that are on the scene. So you have to come as who you are right now. And I've been in the nightlife space for about 4 years.
Yeah.
At the time, so I was like, you know what, this is who you are. So let the people know. And run with it.
I love that. Now, how different? Because you sort of took a break from music to sort of be like the boss, like bring out new artists, manage a nightlife empire largely. Does it feel a bit different now coming back to the limelight again as an artist instead of being the man behind the scenes?
You know, I love it.
Okay.
I'm very passionate about music. So that break was very troubling for me even.
Why did you go on a break though?
Well, okay, so there's a lot of different reasons. I went on a break firstly because when this break happened, I had those 2 songs with Castro, and then he had disappeared. So I didn't feel proper performing the songs, Seho and Person to Person without him at that time.
Wow, okay.
So I decided to go on a break, and then I got bored, and I said, then let's invest in my other things that I was passionate about, which was television and nightlife and events. So I started off with the events company Livewire, and then the first thing we did was celebrity soccer.
Right.
Yeah. So we different artists create their own football teams
and then come and play
we play against each other. So Shatawale won the first one, he won the second one, Stoneboy won the third one.
Okay.
And then we went into boxing and music. So we did the Bukom Banco vs. IT Powers fight.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. At the Kumasi Sports Stadium. And then we infused it with a concert. So there was Ifya singing the national anthem. There was Shatta again. There was Sakwa there. There was Kwao Kese on stage for the fight. And then a few months after that, then I started building Club Onyx. Then about a year and a half after that, I built Oasis. Then launched the label, Sapphire and everybody else. And then last year when COVID hit, I started writing an album. I was like, I'm tired of just not putting music out.
Yeah.
So last year was when I was supposed to do it, and then COVID came. Then I wrote another album, and then I dropped it this year.
As someone who is into events, do you recoup your investments just as easily when you enter or when you do an event? Take the Bukom Bango and Ayiti Powers one.
Okay,
Did you recoup your investment?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I think that was the biggest one. I would say if I've done 10 big events, we've recouped on 9.
Okay.
There was I can only remember one that we didn't recoup on. So, So 90% success.
Okay.
It's not 100%, but it's been a 90%.
Which is good. Which is a good percentage to have in terms of it. But the investment into the nightlife space, did you face resistance entering into the nightlife space?
Nah, not at all.
It was easy accepted. It was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you're an entertainer already, you know. So, but what was the resistance going to come from anyway?
Well, maybe people in your inner circle probably dissuade you from entering into nightlife, or maybe the general public in itself took a while warming up to the idea that you own the nightclub.
There was not even one person who.
Okay.
Yeah, 0. The only thing that I faced was, so when I was trying to get a location, the first place I was trying to get put me through hell. Yeah, like every time they saw me, the price went up.
Wait, what?
Yeah. By the time it was time, what they had quoted in the beginning, it was now triple. So I let that go.
Wow.
And then I got the space where it is now through Reggie by mistake, because I kind of took the money back.
Wait, explain. How was it by mistake?
Right, it's a long story. So when I paid for the place, I paid to the owner's son, and then the owner had traveled, and when he came back, he said the son said somebody had stolen the money from the safe.
What?
Yeah, but he didn't believe the son. He thought the son was lying, and so he had to pay the money back. And I said, I don't even want to do this anymore. So he gave me the money back, and I went to go eat with Reggie at his lounge. And then I told him the story, and he was cracking up. And he said, "But why don't you check this place out?" And he pointed to the property next door. And then I went and checked it out the next day. It was run down, like it was
really bad.
If I show you pictures, you wouldn't believe it was the same place.
Wow.
Yeah, it was to the ground. So then we spent about 7 months
remodeling and rebuilding everything.
Yeah, and then in exactly 2 weeks from now will be the 5-year anniversary of Onyx.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
congratulations. Now, how did COVID, and we all saw how it affected a lot of different industries, but in particular the nightlife in Ghana, how was it? How did you as an owner adjust to practically a year of no business?
Oh, did you realize that even the police came to
wait, yes!
Actually, it was from this station. It was here.
Wait.
She was here. And then I messaged her. I said, "So what is this?" And she said, "There's nothing she can do." You guys, it was you guys.
What did we do?
You guys. I was home one day, and the president had instructed that only outdoor lounges could open. So my club was still closed. But you know, when you walk into Oasis, there's a glass door that leads into the club, Onyx. So Onyx is closed. Police showed up at Oasis at the compound, and my customers got so scared they ran into the club. And Citi TV took their cameras and filmed the people who had run into the club and said the people were clubbing.
But was there always a respect of social distance protocols, especially in Oasis?
Yes, always. You always had to have a mask on.
Okay.
And you always had to be sanitized.
Okay.
We had the whole machine in the front and all that stuff. So it was always like that. And you know, we have a kitchen, so it was also doubling as a restaurant.
Okay.
As well, but the club was never open. So when that happened, I just didn't want to talk about it and make it a long thing. So, yeah, but it really took a toll on the business, you know. But things have eased up now, so things are a bit better.
Okay. Now on the music, putting out an album. Tell me how long it took from idea to creation to release.
Okay, so I started writing. So last year, in February, we decided to do like a media run in like different African countries and in the States.
How was that like?
So it didn't. We started in South Africa, and then we flew to DC. So we did DC, two events. Then we went to Miami. We're supposed to do 2 events in Miami. Then COVID hit.
Okay.
So it got canceled.
Wow. Oh, so you were stuck in the US
for 5 months. That's where I started writing the album.
Were you living with family? Were you in a hotel?
We rented a whole house. I was with my team.
So you paid rent on that for 5 months. Must have been expensive.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why I started writing the album. Then I came to Ghana and I started recording the album. But I had recorded maybe about 2 songs. I had done the one with OT Genesis and another one called Sometimes. I'd done that in LA. So I came to Ghana and I started recording the album, and I finished probably in like March. So all the stuff that I had planned the year before, I just discarded and then I wrote 2 albums, Loyalty and Disloyalty. And then when I finished the first one, now to pick the records were a problem because I had like 27 songs.
So now to narrow down to see which one makes it to the album. Yeah,
so I ended up picking 12 and I did 5 skits. But now there's like 6-7 songs that's just sitting there. So I'm sitting there, and then I got a distribution deal with Sony, The Orchard. I got a publishing deal with Sony as well, and they won another album this year.
Okay.
So I decided, you know what, we'll do a deluxe of Loyalty. Some of the songs that I didn't put on the album, we're gonna put 6 of them on this one.
I like.
And drop it on the 5th of November.
Amazing.
So I picked a song with Jackie. We went and shot the video in Zanzibar.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Yeah, and that comes out on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went and shot the video in Zanzibar. That's a song that I released a couple years ago, but I never really did anything with it. It's called Omega.
Okay.
With Sarkodie. So there's a remix that has Fami on it as well.
Oh, nice.
And then I don't know whether you guys know about the piano scene in SA.
Yes.
You know Camo
Yes.
So there's a song with Camo.
Amazing. Okay, now that I'm really excited to hear.
Yeah. So next week Friday on the 5th, the deluxe version of Loyalty's out. I haven't announced it. This is the first time I'm saying it.
Okay, so
next week Friday.
we love it. But we have a bit of a teaser of you and Jackie's song.
Yeah.
So I think we should give the people what they want.
Give it to them.
So please do me the favor of introducing the song to our audience.
All right, this is on release, so these people are breaking the law by playing the song.
But we'd love to do it anyways.
But enjoy Shiggy by myself and Jackie.
Alrighty.
It's Black Avenue music, baby.
Yo, Jackie, it's D. Sorry. I'm trying to reach you. Please call me back. Thanks.
Do me sugar boy. Well, I said me, I know the real man. No. You say you go do me anyhow. All the dream bend me out. Cause you don't have me down. Hold on, I am a key. Hold on, I'm a room. Hold on, I show me. Hold on, I'm a key. Yeah. Hold on, I'm a key. Yeah. Hold on, I'm a down. Hold on, I am a key. Hold on, I'm a room. Hold on, I show me. Hold on, I'm a key. Yeah. Hold on, I'm a key. Yeah.
If I ever no see, I just a kite, the good old days. How we swore to spend all of our old age. And I want to be together always. I just hit one, maybe 2, 3. Me, I lose God, and it kills me. See, I'm not perfect, and I got flaws. Try searching your heart, see, I'm all yours. See, I'm your Mr. Right, I'm not wrong. So believe in me, G, I'm no fraud. She was a devil in a red dress. She like said she planned from the onset. All my texts you in reply. Pick up the phone, I'm on the line. Making a gangster wanna cry. Deep inside, I can't deny. It's only you, I know they lie.
You say you go do me sugar boy. Well, I said me, I know the real man. No. You say you go do me anyhow. All the dream bend me out. Cause you don't have me down. Hold on, I am a key. Hold on, I'm a room. Hold on, I show me. Hold on, I'm a key. Yeah. Hold on, I'm a key.
DBlack, Jackie, Shaggy. Coming out. This one is coming out on Friday.
Yes,
on Friday. Okay. We're excited about it. No, this song is a vibe. This one is a whole vibe.
You should see the video.
I cannot wait to see the video. Okay, Zanzibar magic, and we can't wait. We cannot wait.
It wasn't shot in just Zanzibar.
Okay.
So we did the island in Zanzibar, and then we did the mountains in Ibri.
Charlie.
You have a bit of Tanzania, you have a bit of Ghana.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's talk about videos. What exactly is the constant budget or how much should one budget for a good video? How much do you budget for a good video?
It depends on the song. If you feel like this is a song that's targeting audiences outside of Ghana, I think the budget is always like double what you put into the one that's targeted at just the Ghanaian audience. So when you have a record that you feel like is a crossover song, I feel like you should spend more on quality and content development, so that you can match up to the rest of the standards of the rest of the continent.
So what's the average? 30,000, 50,000?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can spend about $30,000 on a video.
Hey, it's expensive to be an artist.
Yeah.
Now, biggest revenue stream. So you thankfully have multiple, but when it comes down to the music, where do you earn your most money?
Corporate and brand endorsements. And I mean, right now, ever since I got back on the scene, the performance, most of the performances I've been doing are corporate performances because it's not really open because of COVID. So I can't tell you that, oh, I'm making X amount of revenue from performances because I've been back for about 6-7 months, and we haven't really
gone all the way, like everything's not completely open for you to start doing big performances and stuff.
So I've been doing like corporate stuff with Hennessy and 40 under 40 and moving pick and stuff like that. Yeah, the money's good, but I can't tell you that it's a major revenue stream because I don't know yet.
Yeah, until things settle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But definitely from brand endorsements and corporate stuff.
You don't get any money from royalties? What's the highest amount you've ever gotten?
To be honest with you, from Ghana, it's total rubbish. But outside of Ghana,
Hey, just slow that in.
yeah, it's total nonsense.
So you don't receive money from Ghana, from Gamro?
Never. Well, to be honest, in 2015, they sent me Momo 600 CDs.
600 cities.
Yeah, and they said to me that, oh, that's okay. So they said that there's an A-list artist bracket. So that all the A-list artists get 600 CDs.
Wait, when was
So the way you put excited,
when was Vero released?
2012.
Okay, so and
So I was on radio like this, and we're discussing royalties, and I went crazy. I said a lot of stuff, and then all of a sudden somebody from Gamma hit me up and said, "Oh, your money has been here since." Blah, blah, blah.
600 cities.
Yeah. So I said, what? So what? A-list artists 600 cities. So what? RTBs is 300 cities each, and VIP are splitting it. How are VIP splitting it? 200.
How much is the video that you've even done that is on air?
So at that time we had those songs with Breezy had one producer of the year. So I said, so how much is Breezy's royalties? He said yes, A-list producers too is 450.
What? 450 Ghana cities?
Yeah.
Not 450,000 cities.
No.
Not 600,000 cities.
That's why I said total rubbish. They're not managing the system properly. They're just chopping their money over there, man.
Are you or have you thought about perhaps taking a leadership role somewhere or joining the various alliances that have sort of emerged to fight the system, quote unquote?
I have a plan.
Okay.
So you see.
It will come soon.
It will come.
I love that. Okay, now still on the music. And we'll come into a few more of the songs that were going to be released next week. But before anything, like, what are your observations about the music industry in terms of quality over the last couple of years? You've been away from the scene, but you've been away but not away because you are still very actively in the system, but just observing from at that point like a record label or a record boss type of thing. What has been your general observation of the music industry over the last maybe 10 years in terms of our quality?
Safa's my favorite.
Okay. We will hope.
I feel like there's a lot of new artists on the scene. I feel like the music is breaking boundaries now. When I went to Tanzania, I heard a lot of Citi.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when I went to South Africa, who did I hear? I heard myself.
Okay, of course.
When I went to Kenya, I heard Jackie, Citi as well.
Amazing.
You know, Stoneboy in a lot of different places. I feel like, when I started, it wasn't like that. You know? So I feel like the music is gaining grounds. I just feel like there's a few things missing. I think artists and executives on the label need to understand the need for PR and publicity, to hire PR companies in like these different markets, and to go out there and push the music and create, create music with like artists from these different markets. I feel like once artists from here start doing that, the music will go further. In regards quality, yeah, I think the sound is good. but we should invest more in PR and marketing. That's my one thing that I think we should do.
Okay. Last time we had a conversation, we were talking about the lack of appreciation of the Ghanaian music by the Ghanaians themselves. Do you still stand by that? Do you still stand by the fact that we are not really promoting ourselves enough?
Okay, so I come right back to this. I come right back to marketing and PR. If you and a Nigerian artist have equally good content, and you put yours here, and you say, "Oh, you guys can find my music here," and you tweet it and you post it on Instagram, and you expect that to be the marketing pool, then a Nigerian takes his own and starts and pushes it in everybody's face. When you go on YouTube, it's on ads. When you go on Instagram, it's on ads. When you're on the radio, they're playlisting their records. They're making sure the music, creating content. They're doing collabs. You're seeing them everywhere.
It's definitely going to supersede what you've just done. Yeah.
Exactly. Even though your voice might be better, even though your record might sound better, but the marketing and the PR behind it, it's a big machine. So it's thousands of dollars pushing it. So you do an amazing song, and then you put it on Instagram and say, "Hey guys, click the link in my bio," and then you leave it. What are you doing?
Oh my! There's so much that needs to be learned from you, honestly. Going into a few messages. AJ, big shout out to the Pojoba in the studio. Pope John is proud of you, DBlack. Continue to be you from
Thank you.
Andy.
But you guys suspended me in my 30th.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't see that coming. Some people on the Facebook Live are saying Bam Nation President. Jacob Teta says, my regards to him. That's my man. I love him. Afari Williams is saying that he wants a new DBlack and D-Crime collaboration, maybe.
Yeah. Actually, last week, D-Crime hit me up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and there's a song that we did that he's gonna put out.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm excited.
I really like the song though.
Okay.
I really like the song. We already done it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like the song. You guys are it.
Okay. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah. But we're gonna go into a bit of a teaser of this one featuring Akwaba Kiss and Tell. A bit of a teaser of that, and then we'll come out to wrap up to know what else we're gonna be expecting from DBlack and the countdown to 5th of November.
4 live and direct from the Drama Radio. You're 97.9 FM. If you want it, I go bring out. If I bring out, you go fall. Come and try me, you go down. Before you know, then you won't. Came back just the other day. I was chilling with my niggas out on holiday. Safari Valley it is. Me and 4 friends just chilling it is. I'm a 3-hawk baby. Spot this one thing, please stop, baby. What be your name? I'ma do you know crazy. This how you driving me, please stop, lady. What is she? What do you let me hold your hand and bring you close.
DBlack Akwaba also coming up on the 5th of November. Or this one will come a bit earlier.
This was on the original Loyalty
Okay.
album. So the songs that are coming out you haven't heard before.
Ah, right. Yeah. And that's a deluxe coming on the 5th of November.
Yes,
okay.
The only one you've heard is the one with Jackie.
Ah.
And the Beji.
Okay. Now that I'm looking forward to. DBlack, time has run out, unfortunately. I had so many other questions, but we will do this again.
All right.
When it comes out, when Loyalty Deluxe comes out on the 5th of November.
Anytime.
But I'm looking forward to it. And thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. New one, Loyalty Deluxe, comes out on the 5th of November. So set your calendars, set your timers, and stream the music.
I'm not gonna share you.
Now bringing it back, my all-time favorite. I think my favorite record this year, honestly. DBlack, Stonebwoy, Kwamna MP, and German Minister.
Thank you.
Flames on the beat.
Yeah. It's the minister.